Hey guys, Booglebub again. I'm making another video today where I'm gonna go over some more, just kind of some random customs. Most of them are movie customs, although one of them is a video game custom. But yeah, anyways, so I've got these guys here, and I'm gonna go ahead and I think I'm gonna start with Doom Guy. I'm gonna move these other guys out of the way, and then we can start. Alright, so here is my OG Doom Guy. Made this a little while back because I always thought that he looked pretty cool in the old one, and didn't have the skill to make the new one, at least to make one that looked good. So I decided to make the old one. Some details are slightly inaccurate, like the boots are supposed to be a dark gray, but only thing I really had was a black. That was as close as I could get. All my other grays were pretty light. But yeah, so I drew everything on the figure. Only thing that wasn't drawn was the face underneath, the face that you can see through the visor, which that is like a little, what do they call it? Imperial Commanders. It's one of their faces. But yeah, so the helmet was originally blue with a clear visor. I colored the entire thing silver with blue going over the visor. I gave him a brick arms sawed off. Like I said, I drew the chest. He's got like the scars on his chest. All the other details on there. I drew the belt, which goes all the way around the figure. I didn't draw anything on the back because for the most part you don't ever really see anything on the back, like ever. And there wasn't really a reference shot for a cover art of original Doom. But yeah, and like I said, helmet also completely drawn. Try to get as many of the details on there as I could. Try to get as accurate as I could. He's got the scrap, the like kind of tear in his pants down here, where he's got like the cuts on his leg. But yeah, so that's Doom Guy. It's my Doom Guy figure. I really like him, and the people on Instagram seem to really like him because he's my most liked post on there. Yeah. Next, I'll go ahead and go over this figure, which this is Beachhead from G.I. Joe. I made this figure pretty recently. Same with the Doom Guy, which I made like a couple months ago. I made this Beachhead figure only about maybe a month ago. But yeah, so everything on the figure was drawn, including the face. The eyes look a little wonky, but it was the best I could really do. I try to make the legs look camo, although they are old legs that I just reused for this figure. There's like a hair on my camera. But yeah, so I thought they fit pretty nicely with this figure. Drew a little kind of pistol holster on his leg. And he's got another kind of holster type deal over here. The tactical chest plate was completely made out of index card pieces, and they were like glued together, Scotch tape, and a piece of a twist tie, like one of the like electrical twist ties. that you use to like wrap up your wires. But yeah, so I found that. I kind of chopped it up and like cut it, like angled it to where it would kind of look like one of those tack lights. He's got a Brook Arms gun. I can't remember the exact name of it. I think it's like a UMP something or other. I don't know. Somebody might tell me, or you just try and look it up. I don't know. But yeah, I made the pouches and stuff on the back, and the like kind of looks like ingrain detail. I went at it with like an X-Acto blade on the index card, and the whole vest goes all the way around the entire figure. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how the vest turned out. And then the face was originally a Chima head from one of the crocodiles. I had two of them, and one of them was kind of messed up. So I just went ahead and I erased all the details off of the figure, off the head, and then just made it into this head. Put the face on there, like kind of some stretch marks around the mask. And I wanted to draw the lines on there, but that would have me draw it on the olive green, the rest olive green limbs, and olive green is not a not a very common piece. Sorry for my mess up there. But yeah, not a very common color. Anyways, so that was Beachhead, G.I. Joe. Next figure that I have is another random figure, which this is Richard Kimball from The Fugitive, or Harrison Ford. So I used a Han Solo face, so, you know, same actor. I drew some, basically really all I drew on the face was just added some blood in the spots where he gets bloodied up in the movie, including blood on his, you know, chin, his forehead, and near his ear. I made the coat out of an index card, and I didn't actually color it on the outside like normal. I colored on the inside because I didn't have a proper color that fit the dark tan, and so the color that's on the outside is actually just a bleed through the original color. First time I tried it, so I think it worked out pretty well. Then I gave him this pistol, which I colored silver. Didn't really have a spare, like, good-looking revolver pistol. Then the chest is just a basic, like, just kind of shirt detailing. Sand blue on a, it's like a baby blue, I don't know what it is. But, yeah, also his legs in the movie, like his pants, are like a really bright blue. So I decided to use bright blue legs. Just draw like basic jean detail on there, a belt, some black boots, black shoes, basic coat. And yeah, so that's Richard Kimball from The Fugitive. I keep dropping him. I don't know why I keep dropping him. And then I also made Jason from Friday the 13th, Part 3. Because that was my favorite rendition of him. So I made him a rusty machete, where I just took a Brook Arms regular black machete and then colored over it in silver, and then took a red expo marker, kind of scratched it up against some legs, and then kind of smeared it on there, which surprisingly works really well for blood. And then I took another black expo marker that was kind of running out and ran over it to give it that kind of dirtied up, old, dried blood machete. I think it worked pretty well. I don't know of anybody else using this technique, but I don't know, maybe I could be wrong, maybe somebody is. I'm just dropping all the figures. Anyways. Yes, the torso is olive green torso. It was originally a Chima torso, and I just erased all the details on it, and then drew this shirt detail on. Kind of dirtied it up with a black Exmo marker, dirty thing. I added some blood on the chest, but this time it's in Sharpie and on the neck, going all the way down from whenever he gets cut in the movie. So I keep dropping the figure. The mask was just a piece of an index card, which I know the mask looks a little goofy, but I didn't really want to draw it onto the face or make it way too big like I've seen some other people do. So I decided to just do it like this, and this was the best I could really draw it on there with Sharpie pens, because that's what I customize with. Do the pockets on the pants and drew some blood on there with a Sharpie, and then kind of scratched at it to give it the like kind of blood smeared effect. And then drew some black shoes on there. I can't remember if it was in this movie or if it was in another one, but I drew the blood on his hand whenever he gets cut, because he tries to just hold up his hand to stop a machete. He's got the blood going all the way down his head and then onto his neck, going all the way around. And then I just drew a basic kind of shirt detailing on the back. And he's got his like mask detailing coming down. And yeah, so that's my Jason figure. And then I wanted to show off, because I'd made an old Jason before. I don't know if I ever showed it on the channel, but it's been long since scrapped now. So I wanted to show what the old head looked like. So yeah, so this was the old head that I made. It was on a yellow head. And then here's the new head. I think the new head looks a lot better than the old one. Old one was just, it looks really, really bad. I drew the like white on there with whiteout and some more Sharpie pens. And overall, it just does not look very good. It was a good second attempt. My first attempt was done on a white head, and it wasn't even for Jason, it was for H2O Delirious. I was a fan of watching them at the time. But I don't have that head together anymore, so just decided to show you this one. But yeah, so those are the figures I had to show you today. Yeah. No, I haven't posted in a while. Well, as of this video, I think I would have already posted the last one. But anyways, so this is just some random customs that I'd made, and I'll see you guys in the next video.